Okay, so hi, we're back. I thought I would come to you today to kind of show you guys what my take on this whole strobing technique is. As you know, a couple people have put together like these strobing kits that they're now distributing. I'm sure we'll see more coming forward, but in the meantime, I thought I would just let you know what I've taken away from this whole strobing technique and show you what I do. So as you all may or may not know, strobing is just highlighting to the 9th degree. So essentially, if you have highlighting products in your collection, then you, my friend, can strobe it out. So this kind of technique is right up my alley, mostly because you all know that I love a highlight. I want my highlight to be seen from Mars. So this is perfect for me. So for this little demonstration, I'm going to use a few products. I will let you know that I've already put on my base makeup already. So I am wearing currently my new fave. It's the Makeup Forever foundation, the Ultra HD version. I'm in the shade 175, or what is now known as R510. I've already done my brows. For that, I've used the Brow Wiz by Anastasia, and also the Dip Brow Pomade in the color Ebony and Dark Brown. So all that's been done. I've also used concealer, and it's not really a super highlighted look because I don't do that very often, but I've been in love with the LA Girl Pro Conceal. There we go. And this is in the color Warm Honey. So I use that under my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, chin, and nose. Bam, we are ready to strobe it out, I guess we'll call it. So to start, I have not set my face with any powder. So that's because we're going to go on with the cream highlight first. So for that, I'm going to use the Josie Maran, what is it called? Argent Enlightenment Illuminizer. That's such a mouthful. Josie Maran Argent Enlightenment Illuminizer. So it comes in this super pretty packaging, and it does come with a pump. So what I will say is this pump is pretty sincere. It will pump out quite a bit of product with one pump. So I have taken two instead. I have a little empty pot here. I just take one pump into the pot and then distribute it from there. So we're going to do that now. So yeah, quite a bit of product came out, and it is seriously illuminizing. So you don't need a whole pump, or at least I don't use a whole pump. I won't say you don't need a whole pump, because you do you, boo. So I'm going to bring you guys in just a little bit here so you can see what I'm up to. So I'm going to take just a small little brush from e.l.f. I'm not even sure what this brush is. It's so old, but it's super tiny. So I'm going to take some of the product, and I'm going to apply it on the highest points of my cheek. So even as you can see right now, my ring light is really hitting right where we're going to place the product. So we're going to go just right there to start. And you can use your finger, which is what I'm doing here, or you can use a brush if you like. I'm just going to apply a little bit more. And I like to take it around my brow bone a little bit. I find that with this product, your finger blends it out really easily. So you can see that there. Then we're going to take a little bit more and go right there. Don't mind my crazy brows. So since we got a little crazy on that, I am going to take my e.l.f. Dual Fiber Stippling Brush to help further blend it out for time, honestly. Because that was a little bit much. And so We're just going to cover all the bases first, and then we'll go in with a little bit more if we need to. So I'm going to take it above the brow and attempt to get my hair out of the way. And then just take that dual fiber brush and blend it out. Blend it out. Good. And laying down this base first, this kind of cream highlight base, will help the longevity of the product. So I also like to do the tip of my nose, and I'm going to do right here at the bridge of my nose a little bit too. And this one I'll just blend in with my finger. I don't go down the whole bridge of my nose, just because I tend to get a little shiny in the T-zone area. And to that end, I have used a mattifying lotion and a mattifying primer under my foundation, just because, you know, I produce my own glowiness. So in order to counteract that and then just add the glowiness that I really like, we did a lot of mattifying first. I will also go above my Cupid's bow right there and blend that out. Add a little more, blend out a little more. And I'm just gonna go, so you're, in my face, I have these two areas that are a little elevated, and then in the middle is the depression that's created in order to kind of form the top of that Cupid's bow. I like to highlight that as well. It really kind of lifts your lip up and makes it a little poutier, which, my lips are full enough, but who doesn't like glorious pouty lips? So whatever. And then you can also take a little bit on your chin. If you get super oily on your chin and you haven't really mattified appropriately, you may want to skip this step. And so I'm going to go in with just a little bit more. So now our base is set. So we'll kind of just blend this in. Make sure we're all blended. You always want to be all blended. There we go. And now I'm going to go ahead and set my face because I hadn't done that yet. And use my translucent crystal powder from NARS. And to start, where are all my brushes? I just washed my brushes last night, so they're not in there usually placed. I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. concealer, flawless concealer brush, and set my under eye first. When I applied my concealer, I blended it out with the wet beauty blender that I spray with a finishing spray. That was just the Urban Decay finishing spray. I find that it helps to set my under eye way better. And then put a little detail there. And then I go in with a big fluffy brush. This is the Pro Flawless Light Powder Brush from Sephora. And I'm mostly gonna just set my T-zone. And don't worry, that nose highlight will be fine. So to apply my bronzer, I am going to use, there we go. I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion in the color 35i. This is it here. And I'm also going to, I was just dampening my beauty blender. I tried this the other day and it was such a pretty finish that I'm going to use it for this technique as well. Sorry, things are banging. So we're going to take our damp beauty blender. It is dirty. Don't judge me. I just used it. And we're going to work it into this product and get a little bit on your product, on your sponge. And then I'm just going to work it in. Here. Get a little bit more and do the same thing on this side. As you can see, it just gives a little pretty flush of color that's bronzy but tan. I feel like it's just really a natural. So I hope you guys can see it. Maybe I should bring you in a little bit. There we go. So you can see how it just builds really nicely without looking cakey. And it does have like a bit of sparkle in it, so it is a glowier finish. And then I'm going to take it around my hairline just to make sure everything blends in. So we applied that highlight there. So I'm just going to take a little bit on the perimeter of my face there. And I think it just blends really well. I am going to take a small bit and put it right at the bridge of my nose. Because honestly, I'm darker in that point anyway from like sunglasses and being in the sun and stuff. So this will just kind of follow what's already happening on my face. And that makes it look really kind of natural and nice. So as you can see, I have not contoured, but we do have something kind of happening there. Almost a natural kind of contour. And you can highlight that a little bit more by taking a little bit of this bronzer along the jawline. And bringing that down. So there we are. So we're bronzed. We got a little highlight going. I feel like this is slightly not blended out. That's better. Okay. This end has foundation on it, so it's just kind of blend that in a little bit better. Okay. So I'm gonna bring you out a little bit. So far, we've just done our a little bit of highlight with the liquid highlight. We set our face, unfortunately, before we went in with this. But it's not a cream product, but also not a powder, so I think I'll be fine. But we went in with a little bronzer, with a beauty blender, and we're there. We're going to use just Orgasm. There we go. Orgasm by NARS. Just to get a little glowy, a little more glowy. And we're going to use the Morphe S13 blush brush. And just go right there. It's not going to change things a whole lot because that bronzer is fairly pigmented. But it just gives a little bit of extra. A little bit of extra glow. Okay, so that's that. So now, what we have all been waiting for, we are going to complete our highlighting situation with BAM! Champagne Pop by Becca and Jaclyn Hill. It's amazing. So for this, I'm also going to use one of Jaclyn's favorite brushes for this application that I just got from Morphe. It is the Morphe 501 brush. I'm so excited. I used it yesterday. It's amazing. So we're going to take just, now this product is super pigmented. So we're just going to tap, try not to blind you guys, a little bit and get a little product and let some of that excess go. And then I'm just going to do the high points of our cheeks like we did with the other. I mean, that was the littlest amount of product and it's already fantastic. I mean, can you even? I will warn you guys, I plan to go ham on the highlight. Yes. And I really like this champagne pop because it blends out so easily. So you don't have any harsh lines of product. It's truly like you're lit from within. So we're gonna go here. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, look at that. It's crazy. And like I said, you really want to blend it well. You don't want just a splotch of highlight happening on your face. Or maybe you do. No judgment. And then, I mean, look at that. It's amazing. And then I'm going to blend all of that in. Blend, blend, blend. Blend some more. And these brushes are super soft. And it's so fluffy. You know what I'm saying? So fluffy. What do we want to do? Ooh, that's good. We want to go a little bit here. And I know that seems like I'm Rudolph here. I promise, in person, it doesn't look as crazy. You might want to blend it out a little bit. I might have went a little ham on my nose, but that's okay. And then I take the tiniest little bit and just go right in there. Yeah. Yeah. Loving it. And then I take my Sephora crease brush. It's really just like a domed fluffy brush. And just for a more precise of an application, I'm gonna go right there. You know, just a little bit. Now, I don't take it in that space here because, you know, if you get warm, you get a sweaty upper lip situation, that's not cute. So we're just gonna go right there. And then we can take a little bit here on the chin. I'm kind of strategic about where I place it on my chin because I have a mole right there that I like. And I don't want to cover it in product, so there we go. Oh, yes, honey. And you know me, I feel like we could do just a little bit more. Don't worry, I'm going to run over all of this with the brush in a minute to kind of make sure we are blended. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then I drag the excess up that way around the eye. Just to make sure, you know, whenever the sun hits from every angle, honey. Sorry. I get excited. As you can tell. Oh, and then the final kind of touch, I go underneath the brow. That's why we did that concealing there. Just so this comes off true to color. There we go. Loving it. And I like to go here and kind of get that glow there as well. It just opens up the eye. Sometimes I feel like I get a little crazy, but that's what you gotta do with the strobing. Gotta go a little crazy. Okay, so the last touch, just feel like maybe I could use a little more right there, just to match up on this side. Now, the final touch, I'm going to take a big dual fiber brush and just kind of blend all of this out. There we go. Okay, and then we are going to get the hair out of the way and go in with some Fix Plus. And I'm going to just aim the spray just like at the high points of my face. Now, that may or may not work out, but that is our intent. That was totally a bad spray. Just because it really intensifies that. Work on not getting it in your eye. Good Lord. But I mean, now it's just like, whoa. Oh, yes. We like it. We like it. Now, because I'm in Crisco mess a good portion of the time, and it is really hot outside today, I'm going to go in with some setting spray. There we go. Just to set everything so it doesn't get so crazy later. Now, you could do a little of the Becca Rose Gold on top of this, on like a blush topper on your cheeks, and really just like go crazy, but we're not gonna do that. I don't know what lip I'm gonna wear, so let me figure out my lip and then I'll come back. Okay, so we are back. This is the final look. I decided on a bright lip, Machio from NARS. This is of their Audacious collection. It's a super pretty pink. Bam, there it is. And this is what the final looks look like. So super highlighted, as you can see, but I love it. It's very bronzy and glowy and summertime, and we have to embrace the last little bit of summer because it is quickly slipping through our fingers. So I hope this video was helpful and useful, and if you liked it, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I, as always, want to say I love you guys. Thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you for all of the subscribing that you've been doing, and if you are here and you haven't yet subscribe it. If you haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead and hit that button down below. It will really mean the world to me. Again, I love you guys. This is the look. And I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye.